have another project for you today, and what this is a gift tag box, and just made out of cardstock, and then I used a die cut with a ribbon on it, and the closure for it I used just not a pop dot but Velcro, because with things like this the recipient may not end up keeping the box, so I don't like to use my good magnets on something like that. And then I have 8 different tags in here, and I was just playing around, so they're not all the same. But what I did is, this is a stamp I have that it's actually by May Made It, one of her stamps, and it's buffalo check, and then there's an open box in here so you could stamp a sentiment in there. And then one of her other tags, and I was trying to do this with distressing, and not sure I really like it, but I was just playing around. And this is a plain tag in and of itself from her stamp sets. Let me see if I have them. Oh, here, yes. So this is the one that's the buffalo plaid. And you get a bunch of sentiments with it, and buffalo check. But you can see there's quite a spot that's open in the middle. And this one is, I can never find the names. Oh, it's called Tag It. And then one of her other stamps, this is another collection. One of the things that I like about these collections is that both of them with the edges, they're all made to be able to cut them easily, so you really don't need a die cut. If you have dies, use your dies, but otherwise these stamps are great. And this one is called North Pole Shipping Label, and both are from, like I said, from May Made It. And basically you can get 8 of these tags, or these tags, out of one 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. And I actually wrote down my dimensions here, and basically, let me see, cut in half. So you cut it in half, 4 1/4, and then cut by 2 3/4, and it'll on the side, so then it'll give you 8 tag bases. So it's my little notes there. And then the other thing that I used for this tag box is this die cutting set, and it's like Christmas Essentials or something like that it's called. Oh, it's called Winter Icons. And gosh, you know what, I didn't know this about Doris, but they actually put in here a magnet sheet right in here. I didn't know that they did that. That's great. I'm really was helpful. So I used this die and this die for the front of my little box. Thought it was very cute. And so I'm not going to do tags with you, because tags are something that you can do on your own. You could put many different sizes in here, but basically the width of those are 2 and I think it's 2 3/4. Oops. Oh, well, the box is 3 inches, so it's 2 3/4 is the size of the tag, so there's a little bit of extra in there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make this little box today. And I have to tell you another story while I'm getting everything out here is I was working on this box to make it work for my tags. So this is my little prototype, and I not that it took me that long, but I have never seen a tutorial on this box. Not that nobody's ever made it, but it's so hilarious because other than the slight difference of the flap, I went to sit down and watch a YouTube video, and that night Gina K, she usually does some live events like twice a week or 3 times a week or something. I went to sat down to watch her live, and here she is making a box almost exactly like this. The only thing that was different is it didn't have the extended flap on it, and she embossed hers. So I have to laugh. If you want to see another box very similar to this, but with heat embossing on it and a little bit of a different flap, and hers was called a gift card box. So you could use this as a gift card box as well. So let's get going. Basically, our piece of cardstock is 7 by 7.5. You'll need one of those. And then we're going to start out by scoring, let's see, scoring on the 7.5 side of this. And we're going to go at a 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 3.5 inches, and 4. We're going to be doing that. And then at 7. Sorry, I have it written down here, but I guess I don't have it very clear for myself. Then we're going to turn it, and we're going to go to the 7-inch side, and we are once again going to score at a 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and then at 5, and then at 5.5, and then again at 6. So that's all the scoring that we need for this. And this is another one of those types of boxes that, you know, can be easily modified. If you need to make it a little wider or a little bigger, just have to modify some of the sections of the box in and of itself. So what we're going to be doing very easily is doing some cutting away, and basically we're going to be cutting away a significant amount of this over here. So very easy to do that. It's been a couple days since I made this, so I'm going to have to look at my little design here. Turn that over, I think. Okay, we're going to cut in into our, oh my gosh, that's terrible. Basically, it's going to be just cutting out this whole box in here. Let me make sure I'm not, this whole box of scoring. So you really could save this piece of cardstock for putting some sentiments on it or something like that. Man, I didn't cut that very well. There we go, that's much better. And then what we're going to be doing is on these tabs, we want to just cut up on here, and we're not mitering these ends because of the fact that they are going to be a part of the bottom of the box. So we'll miter on these tabs just a little bit so that they don't stick out. And then I'm going to go over, and again, I'm going to cut here and here, and I'll miter on the little tabs, but I will not miter on the longer tabs because those actually are going to be our bottom of the box. And then the other thing that we're going to cut is we are going to cut this side all the way down to here. We want to cut that away so that it gives us the flap that we want. So these are all straight across the top here. We have our flaps mitered here. So we should be good to go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold on my score lines just so that they are folded in. And the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually put our paper on before we put everything together. The other thing that I did is I took my corner rounder and I actually used the large side of the, so there's small, medium, and large on this, and I used the large shaped because I wanted to have a nice curvy edge on there for my box. So the only pieces of paper that I'm not going to put on, I think, is the bottom ones because I want to see which one actually ends up going on the bottom. So we're going to go along here and put our, I wonder if I should do that. I wish I could ask somebody if I should do this one. I just love the plaid though. I'm going to do the plaid. All right. I think this would make a really nice little stocking stuffer. Or the other thing that would be really cute is to use this as a gift and then make, let's say, like birthday tags in there so that they could use it for gifts throughout the year. So it doesn't have to be a holiday tag. It can be something for the rest of the year too. Same thing with doing like card boxes, or is giving them a variety of cards and not necessarily making Christmas cards. Even though I know we all love making Christmas cards, sometimes for a Christmas gift, it's a nice idea to actually give a gift of cards that they can use throughout the year. So with this, I'm here matting this, and I'm not even giving you the matting size. So for the sides, this matting is 2 7/8 by 4 3/8. And then if we're going to go to the top sides of, oh, that's the wrong side. Top sides of this, these you're going to need, so you need 2 of those, you'll need 3 of these. And these are 3/8 by 2 7/8. You know what, I think I might even need 4 because I think I added one to the inside here as well. But I'll have to look at that when I get a little bit further into that. So I'm going to end up putting these little strips along here. One of the things that I found is really convenient to do is both of these are 8 by 8 papers, are from Paper Pad. And what I did is I just cut the length of the 4 3/8, and pretty much one piece that you can get, if you're going to use all the same paper or the other side, you can use that one sheet of paper, so it doesn't use a lot for putting this together. You know, and the truth is that you probably could even make this out of pattern paper. The reason why I don't is because, did I cut these wrong? You know what, I think I did. What did I have here for that? 3, 2 7/8. I wonder if yeah, I cut them at 2 1/2. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Do I have, this might work. Let me see if this is 2 7/8. Actually, yes. Nope, it's just short. I wonder. Well, let's just see what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and just, I really wanted that paper though for there because of the pine cone. Let me check one more place. I have my little scrap box here. What do you guys think? Oh, goodness gracious. I know that that's the last of that paper because I loved it so much. So I can't believe I did that. You know what? I think I'm going to use this, and because it's not that much too short. So sorry for all my rigmarole here. We're going to, the lid is 2 7/8 by 1 3/8. So we're just going to do 1 1/4, 1 3/8. And I think I can get 2, I believe I can get 2 out of this, but might be just shy on this one. So I'm putting this one on the front. And maybe I can do something different inside. So then if I cut this out, I'm just going to use my corner rounder and round those corners. And then I'm going to put this on our lid. You know what? This is just like a calamity of errors here today. Oh my goodness. What the heck am I doing? I'm so sorry. I should cut this all out. I don't have any idea what I'm doing. And you know, I had this all set out ahead of time, measured and cut. And look at me now. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. All right. Well, that's finally right, huh? You know what? That's what I did wrong. Oh my goodness. I wonder why I did that. Because I had a longer flap. So, okay. So my apologies. I am going to have to change one thing on the scoring here. I don't know what I was thinking. So this is going to be on the 7-inch side. Go back and please change your scoring on that for, this is 1/2 inch. It went a 1/2 inch to 5 inches. And then it should go to 6. No, then it should go to 5 1/2 and you're done. So don't do the 6-inch score. That's what I did as a mistake. So this is fine. It'll work just fine. It just looks like I have more of a break in there. So I apologize. Boy, I got everything cut and ready, but then I didn't think to, put anything else together because I had done the other things. But this will be fine. This will work. So what we're going to end up doing now is go ahead and let's get this little box together, and we can put the rest of the paper on before I mess anything else up, right? So I'd like to, the other thing is this cardstock is an artisan cardstock from Country Craft Creations, and it's just such a nice weight. So with this being a box, it still gives you a lot of, it's still pretty sturdy all the way around because this cardstock is like a 80-pound weight, 83, something like that. Alrighty. And then let's go ahead and get our tabs in here. So I'm going to push those tabs in. I hope I'm not out of frame. I apologize if I was. There we have our simple little box put together. And I wonder if this would, I think I'll have to, well, that'll fit there. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to go back and I'm going to cover the rest of these and take my little slices here. And so then these smaller slices are 3/8 by 2 7/8. The sides are going to be 3/8 by 4 3/8. So actually I'm going to put this on the bottom first. And we're just going to so that's all covered. And then our top piece, see, this is not long enough, but oh man. I'm going to, I think, just use that piece. But again, this should have been one solid piece, and to take that score line out of there. I'm so sorry that I messed up on that. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if something is not clear. I mean, when we work on these things, sometimes we can get measurements off, and sometimes it just works perfectly. So there we go with our little box. All right. Well, I have my I have the troops coming in here, so I didn't do my sides yet, so and I even had coffee this morning, so I can't believe that I'm having this much difficulty, because I was working on this late at night, putting it all together, not cutting everything. I did that this morning. I don't know, maybe late night is my best thinking time. So we're going to do that, and then we will get just going to get this little piece of Velcro, and we will put this on our box. And these are so little, and they're essentially pretty clear. So one of the things that I would recommend though is once you put it on, leave the box shut for a while. Don't play around with the box, you know, opening and closing, because of course I did that. Ask me how I know. And I almost ended up ripping my whole box entirely. I'm off screen, sorry. This doesn't want to be friendly to me today. You know what? Maybe I need to put something in there that has some, there we go, that works. Because I think when I did it before I had put the tags in there, so we'll just leave it like that for now. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to finish off here with our top. And what I ended up doing with this die cut is I took and layered it and then just offset it just a little bit. So we're going to go and put this together. That way it gave it a little bit of dimension to the pine cone itself. I think I should call my craft hours comedy hours, because I think it's a comedy of errors. But isn't that the creative operation, how we learn from what we're doing? So you see that we offset it just a little bit, and then what we're going to do is take this and put this down on our solid back of the pine cone. All right, and then just as easy as anything, I just took a little bit of the glue, put it a little bit, took it and put it on the back of my, or put it directly down onto the box, and this one as well. And then I'm just going to put my pine cone right on top of it, and you can see how that looks really nice with that kind of depth on there. So we're just going to glue at the top of the pine cone. We're not going to glue the whole thing all the way down. Now you can use other die cuts. You don't have to use a pine cone. You know, use a different die cut, or you can use one of the stickers and maybe back the sticker, or you know, some of the chipboard embellishments from your kits. You can do something like that. So there we go with our little bit of messy desk here. We have both of our boxes and are complete. I'm not sure I'm going to put a ribbon on this one, but we'll see later on. But otherwise, we've got both of our boxes here. You can use this for gift tags. You can also use it for gift card giving, and then maybe throw like a couple Ghirardelli squares in there with the gift card. That would always make a nice gift for the individual that you're giving it to. So thank you so very much. I am sorry that I had some little foibles along the way here, but I hope you like this little box. I hope you try it out, and as you can see, it really doesn't take very long to make. So have a wonderful day, and I will be seeing you soon because I've got another project in the works. Thank you.